I am John Marchand, and I'm running for the office of Livermore Mayor. I'm currently the mayor and running for re-election.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about Livermore?
Wow, there are so many things. Livermore is an amazing community. One of the things that I find the most remarkable is that the founder of our city, William Mendenhall, named it after Robert Livermore. And he named it for Livermore because of Livermore's kindness and generosity. And to this day, that continues to be in our DNA as a community. We continue to be a remarkable, giving, and generous community. And I think that's what I like the most about it, is the remarkable people here. We also have the wine region and the fact that you can be at a wilderness trailhead from the downtown in 20 minutes. So we're a city of contrasts and superlatives, and that's what I love about it.
Got it. Why are you running for mayor again?
Well, we've been able to get a lot of great things done in this city, and there are several things that still need to be done. There's the asset management plan, completing the downtown as we heard from the community what they want in the downtown. Livermore Plaza, the asset management plan so that the assets in the city will continue to serve this community for generations to come. And those are things that are going to take more time, and I'm looking forward to completing those. Also, Livermore Plaza. That's something that's very near and dear to my heart as a chemist.
What are some of your ideas for the city that we haven't already touched on?
Wow, I'm pretty much an open book. I mean, I've talked about some of the things that I think are very important. The asset management plan is going to be very important. The city has $2.5 billion in assets. One of the stats that just amazes me is we have 8,000 wheelchair ramps in our sidewalks. Those are worth $43 million. And we had to replace those because the state changed the standards on them. They didn't give us the money for that, but we have to come up with the money for $2.5 billion in assets over a lifespan. Some of these are between 10 and 30 years. So with a budget of $116 million, how do you start carving out enough to pay for $2.5 billion? So the asset management plan is going to be very important. Public safety continues to be my #1 priority. As far as, I just briefly touched on Livermore Plaza, but of course Livermore, as you know, is one of 6 cities in the world to have an element named after it. And we are working to create this wonderful open space in the downtown just north of Pete's Coffee at 116 Livermore Avenue, which is just serendipity. But we're starting to put those efforts into place. And that's going to be a remarkable gathering space because that's where everyone that comes to Livermore will recognize the connection between the laboratory, technology, Livermore, and the world. So those are some of the issues. And of course, seeing the downtown come to fruition, the additional parking, the hotel, the Emergency Operations Center. That's something that I'm very proud of because that's something we've been working on for 30 years. This is going to be something that is going to enable our first responders to have the training and the tools that they need to keep this community safe.
For my last question, is there anything you would like to say directly to the citizens of Livermore before we go?
It has been a tremendous privilege to have served this community as the mayor for the last 7 years. This is going to be rolling up onto my 4th and final term, and there are some things that I still want to get done in this community. Livermore Plaza, completing the downtown. And I think one of the reasons, what I'm very proud of, is that there have been efforts and goals that this city has tried to accomplish for over 50 years. And it is because of the time and the commitment that I have been able to bring to the mayor's office that we've been able to get these things done. For 40 years, our beloved train depot was deteriorating in the downtown in private ownership. We were able to move that back to the railroad tracks with a federal government grant, restore it back to its original glory, and now it is once again going to be operated as a train station. We're building the Emergency Operations Center. We are finally, after 56 years, building Stockman's Park to recognize the contribution of the stockmen, and the veterans that have served this nation. It's the time and the commitment. And I'm very proud of the things that we've been able to accomplish as a community. And I'm looking forward to finishing those goals over the next 2 years as your mayor. And I would ask for your vote. Thank you very much.